Okay. Wow, it's turned up. There we go, just blow everyone's speakers. There we go. Hooray. So, you're probably thinking, what the F? Right? Um, well, uh, the little the little lone laptop, as you know, the battery's sort of been going on it, right? Now I've ordered a new one, but it's gonna take a couple of weeks to get here, and it got to a point where um, it's interfering with the power supply so much that it can't actually support having a microphone plugged in at the same time as it trying to stay on. So I'm on the old laptop, which I fixed up as best I could recently. So, but the problem with it is it's got three USB ports. Only one of them is is it a 2.0 or 3.0? I think it's a 3.0, right? And the other two have stopped working. So I can't have more than one camera plugged in. So we got the crappy, almost 10-year-old built-in webcam. It's all grainy and everything. It's bloody horrible. That's just gonna have to do. And then, you know, we still got our top-down camera at least. So, you know, at least we could get some hobby done, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't have got anything done. I do still have the little laptop next to me, so I can keep an eye on the chat and that. Because the older laptop, of course, if you remember right, it slows down considerably. So right now it's running OBS quite smoothly, and it's got Epidemic Sounds running through it. And then I got the little lone laptop with the busted battery, showing Restream, so I can see what you lot are saying and all that, and if we are successfully broadcasting, which we are. Right. I have to wait so long for the new battery, but it's from Dell, like it's an original part, so it is what it is at the end of the day. But there you go. So for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have to make do. Main thing is, as long as you can see what we're working on, right? Let me move the mic out of the way so you can hear me fine. Ooh, look at that, yeah. So, look at all this free space as well. I had the little tidy. I moved all the paints over onto my new countertop that I made from scratch. From scrap wood, no less. So, yeah. How is everybody in the chat, by the way? Hope you're all well. I like this song. I'm just going to chill for a minute while we wait for more people to jump in. Also, there was something I was supposed to be doing actually. Discord. Now, Bill sent me a message with a link to the fancy sound effects that you can unlock with your watch points. I know, right? It says that you're the only one watching, I think. Yeah, I only got one viewer. And it's you, mate. I appreciate it, though. Hello, me. It's me again. Right, so let's go to sound alerts, dashboard. We'll log in. Now, what I need. Are there extra alerts on Twitch at the moment from a viewer's perspective? There's a lot of awesome people on tonight as well. Got D6 Painting, there's McKaganius, Amali, Studio J7, Chaz. So, let's have a look. Alright, let's mute myself before that gets a bit space agey. And let's have a look. Let's see, have I unlocked? Oh, yes! Where's the soundbite though? What? That's supposed to be a soundbite. I didn't hear it either. Ah. Interesting. Your browser source was offline. What? I don't know. I don't know. There should be a way of just like finding where's the browser source. Hey, no, that was just the default thing, but the problem is I can't seem to find where it went. Setup. Here we go. I use OBS Studio. Drag and drop into OBS. Alright, so if we... Alright, steady yourselves, but I'm going to put the original in here. Sound alerts, okay. There we go. Done. Right. That was easy. Could just drag and drop. Right. So now it should work. Let me put it down to there. And then I will copy and paste here. And paste there. There we go. And paste there. Paste there. There we go. Right, so now it should work. There we go. Fixed it. So, Bill, just for context, why this is even more shocking than usual. Last night I was using the laptop just to listen to a YouTube video, and of course my headset goes through the Blue Yeti mic, right? The only things connected to the laptop at that time, because I had the camera switched off, was the mic, the screen, but it's got its own power source, and the mic, it's in a USB hub which has its own power source as well, right? So that shouldn't have been an issue. But for some reason, we know the battery's on its way out, but if anything else is plugged into it, after a couple of minutes it will just switch itself off. Thanks. I know, right? So, there we go. Anyway. Amazing, right? So and I've got 2 weeks at least until the battery arrives. So luckily I kind of refurbished my old one. If you remember, I replaced the power socket on it. Thanks. So yeah, that, and then of course the new power cable and the new battery, so it works fine. It does still need a new hard drive though, because the old hard drive is knackered on it. But that's a few quid on its own. So that's for another day, because I just blasted all my free income on parts for the car as well. So the new battery and parts for the car, I'm like, that's it. I'm strapped for another month. So I can't wait until getting a salary. A salary, not a celery. What is this? Nope. No. Ararara. Arara. What's this? We'll add that. Channel points, of course. What else we got? You know what we need? Throw out what was bonk? It was the that doge dog, isn't it? With Bonk. This one. I could use it because it doesn't cost me any points to. So let's get out. And then bonk. And then and then keeping that one. Oh my god. Oh my god. But we're gonna have to set the points a little high on that one. Oh wow. Jeez, that was intense. Updated, but let's make that 2K. Okay, that's fair. All right, that will do for now, and then we'll play around with some more of them later. You know what, right? Considering I don't have the other camera on, everything's running quite smoothly at the moment, which is quite nice, isn't it? Not bad for an old knackered laptop, right? So, what you lot been up to? I can't believe. Oh my days. I'm gonna turn your dick into a flashlight. Alright. Oh, I've got messages. Oh my god, I've had 2 people who have recently yeah, I've had 2 people who joined me, who started following me and sent me private message on Twitch, and they're like, hey, love your content. I'm like, alright, thank you. And they're like, yeah, really keep it up and all that. And then they're like, are you affiliated? And that's when alarm bells go off and red flags, you know, because why would you ask that? You know, I don't want to get hacked, so I haven't answered them because I don't fancy being hacked. You ain't gonna get my pennies. They're my pennies. Anyway. Oh, it feels nice to have a larger screen there. I've been using a screen that's almost half the size. And until this little laptop started having battery issues, it massively outperformed the older one, hugely. And it's not even like a high performance, it's just a standard Dell laptop, you know, and it was just running everything beautifully. But it's just a shame it needs that little help. Now, where am I? I want to see analytics. Let's just have a quick look at analytics. Oh, it became unstable in the last 15 minutes, has it? Oh dear. This is a sweet setup. Screw, laptop, screw, laptop, screw. There's 2 laptops and 1 screen. Not to be confused with 2 girls, 1 cup. Oh dear. Oh my god, I'm nowhere near. That's terrible. Well, that's what I get for not streaming. There we go. Anywho's, I'm gonna keep this loaded up, ready to go for memes of the week. What on earth? Okay, right, that's where it starts. Okay, there we go. I'm nearly done with my tea. So did you get the alerts from Steam Elements, or did you get the alert from YouTube or Twitch? Be interested to find out. Also, I'm gonna have to turn that up a bit just so you can hear the music in the background. Right. And lastly, I should get some painting done, shouldn't I? I was working away on this butte. Oops. And I think it's getting there, you know. So I've got to do the stipply effect on these bits just so it matches. Really shot myself in the foot with that, but it's all right. It's gonna look good once it's done. Gonna keep the bit. Still got paint in the purple as well to help break it up. So it's gonna have a purple border go around the edge there, and I might use that purple actually to go along the edge here to sort of break that up as well. And yeah. The alert that you're streaming Twitch and YouTube. Okay, cool. Oh, you checked 8:30. Oh, okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. So I'm risking it because I got the desktop audio turned up a bit, so you lot will hear the alerts come through a lot cleaner. And you know, I've also turned down Epidemic Sound separately, so the music's a bit quieter, But when those alerts come through, it's gonna deafen me. Right, now too strong. Flash gets yellow. Okay, so just a little blob of that. Right, 50-50. Warpstone and Caliban. Nearly skipped a step then. Actually, you know what? I can actually skip that step. The fuzz woke you up at 3 in the morning. But downstairs neighbour, cheeky twat, had me down as a contact. Oh, that absolute cheeky so-and-so. Only spoken to him about 4 times, so he must have left an impression. He probably thought, you know what, fuck that guy. I'm going to make sure I go in the middle of the night so he gets woken up. Because I bet he had enough of hearing you shuffling around above him, you know? He's like, I can't fucking sleep because he's always up so late. So I can fuck him over. Ah, that's his swan song, you know? That's awesome. That is, I love it. That is peak pettiness. I love it. I aspire to that level of pettiness. Oh, I've rubbed too much off. I'm dabbing. I'm not. Here we go. There we go. Get all the light on it. Like, did they ever like bang against their ceiling with a broom handle? Officer Dibble is giving it. Is this Mrs. Triple X? Anyway, how was your live stream earlier? Sorry I couldn't hop on to watch. Monday and Tuesdays after school, I take the kids to the kickboxing class because they're still doing that. Kickboxing and stunts and wrestling, all that good stuff. I see you were playing Lord of the Rings online still. How can I get through to you? Bopped any elves over the edge yet? Neighbours, everybody needs neighbours. Chilled and chatty, lovely. Ooh. That's the wife texting me something. A Facebook link, no less. Ugh. I'm not going to be able to get in that corner without screwing that up. I've got a small. I think that I got a smaller one. Let's go. I'm still ever so thankful for these brushes, Mr. Waylander. Oh, and the shelves, which I mean you can't really see, but I have put them in place on the bottom shelf and the middle shelf here. So, let's see if you can. Ta-da! It's nice. So now the scenery isn't in the way of the minis. The scenery's sort of sitting underneath. That was a really nice surprise though, so thank you so much for sending them out. And if anyone's watching, I'm sure Mr. Waylander has got a link to Amazon where you can order yours at a great price. But it's really, really handy to help display your minis and sort of helps save space as well, you know. Nice. Oh, this is so long. Why did I start the stippling? Yeah, that'd be a clever idea. It'll look so much better than just regular blending. Stipple my life away. One jab at a time. Fucking stipple, 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 stipple. Okay, that's clean enough. What I need is an actual brush for this. So Mondays have gotten real quiet, haven't they? You think it's the climate just having its effect on people? They're getting home from work and it's just like, it's dark outside. Forget it. I'm going to bed. Really? I found it's been quieter. Strangely enough. It should pick up though. Not someone. Oh yeah. Yeah, this colour definitely stipples on better than it does being brushed on. Okay, that's that green down, making sure I haven't missed anywhere. Good. Alright, now it's pure warpstone. Hang on, that's just what I did. Donut. Now it's warpstone and moot green. What a donut. God, just get me a healthy blob from the cap. That's what she said. Wow. Holy moly. Oh, I fucked that up. That is not 50-50. That's way too much. blub there. Go on, behave. There we go. Right, and we'll just bring it over. Kind of reminds me of those paint mixing videos that were going wild during the lockdowns. Okay, so dab, 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 spread, 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 smash, smash, smash. Going on nicely, isn't it? Okay. Now on to the moot green on its J's. On its Jack Jones. Using the side of it to dab, so I still get that effect. I'm not too worried about spilling over onto the metallics at the moment because I can touch them up quite easily. Seems a bit counterintuitive, but it's okay. It makes sense in my head, and that's all that matters. There we go. Huh? Oh! Well. No blobs of paint. We're good. We're in the clear. Hey! Ah, dear. Well, look, it matches nicely. got a nice little border going along there as well, which I quite like. Okay. Just lightly rubbing it against the edge of my paint pot in the water. And then this is how I clean these brushes while they're wet. Roll it on the kitchen towel. See, it's quite effective at cleaning it without quite damaging the brush. So, because you're not mushing it down at the bottom of the paint pot and like scrubbing it around, you're dragging it and rolling it so it still holds form. You're not bending and snapping the old bristles, and then you can always go back with some brush soap. And that should keep for longer. Yeah. It's alright. It's banging, mate. It's not all right. Banging, bruv. Banging. Right. Now that the greens are done, I'm going to do the purple edging. I'm going to do the purple edging because then I can change the water, get cleaner water for when I go back to the cream details. And then after that, it'll be touch up the metallics, shade and dry brush neatly the silver areas, and then Bob's your uncle, fan is your aunt. That should be alright. Anyways, I think it's memes of the week time, don't you? What say you? What say you? I don't have a memes of the week thing on. I don't have a memes of the week thing on this computer. So yeah, here's memes of the week though. Ta-da! Ooh. There we go. It's memes of the week! Hooray! Oh my days, everything's everywhere still. That's crazy. Let's get rid of that, yeah. And then keep the chat there. That's fine. But let's move that about. Ta-da! It's my face. Hey! Such a pro, I know. Hashtag pro streamer. Let's go. Alright, so this is memes of the week, where every week we get to see what you lot have been shit posting on the Discord, whether it's hobby related or not. We like to start with the hobby related stuff, of course. So let's get to the Warhammer memes, and we'll just quickly roll back up. Okay, there we go. And here we go from Waylander. Oh my god, that's so tiny. My brother-in-law Majos We've built a legion of tanks, blessed an Imperator Titan, repaired a lance of knights, made a whole army of automata. Nope. 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 Oh, it's saying nope. Okay, I didn't see that. Oh my god, this is tough to read. Why would you do that to us? Why? Open image in the new tab. Oh, that is just terrible. Oh, is that 400%? That's why. Oh my, dude. Okay, so let's say, Brother Amigos, we've built a legion of tanks, and it says, and it goes, blessed Imperial Titan. Repaired a lance of knight. Something. Made a whole army of automata. And given knights from the Holy Terror itself. And yet, it says, this is an accident. It's just dumb. I absolutely butchered that, but I don't care. It's just dumb. I don't need dummy thick knights. Oh my god. Yo! D6 painting! Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Where you come from? I'm joking. How's it going? I hope you're well. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey Jace, how you doing? Hope you're good. Probably stuck behind the ads at the moment. Good. Glad to hear it. We're on the old laptop at the moment because the one that got lent to me, the battery has gone completely on it, which means it can't hold enough power while plugged in to power more than a mouse plugged in. So I'm on the old one that I kind of fixed up. Hey, it's working all right so far. It's just there's bits missing because I did lots of updates to the interface on that little laptop, and none of it's here. So I'm kind of like, as I'm going, I'm tweaking things. It's so janky. Anyways, what'd you get up to? We're just doing memes of the week. We literally just started, and apparently there's like these majors disagreeing about the fact that they did all these amazing things, all these wonderful feats of engineering, and then, you know, they're saying that this is an accident. It wasn't an accident. It's just one horny toaster, right? Here we go. We've got this one. It says, is it Ashton Militarum? This sucks. Death Corps of Krieg. I like the way this sucks. Katachan. I wish it would suck more. Aeronautica Imperialis. Sure sucks to there. Navis Imperialis. Well, that works out. This sucks. That is basically the armed forces in real life, right? You look at it like, that's your regular grunt, that's your special forces, there's your SAS, that's the RAF, that's the drone fighters. Moving on. Even very young children need to be informed about dying. Explain the concept of death very carefully to your child. This will make threatening him with it much more effective. Your parents were heretics. That's why we had to burn them, sweetie. Oh my god. Lurking around, are ya? Nice. Well, I appreciate you lurking because it means I get more viewers. No worries, D6. Taxi duty. Bless ya. Have a good night, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Right. Okay, so let's move on. Moving on. The Emperor is dust, a glorified dead dude on a golden shitter. Die, heretic. Nice. So angelic. So regal. Only in death does duty end. So duty does end then. Lord Regent, duty does end, right? Poor Dante. He would definitely get stuffed into a dreadnought. Like, if there's like enough of him left, right? Incoming Space Marine! Open the gate! Their armor have horns! Close the gate! I think there's Slanesh! Open the gate a little! No! Oh man. That's dead. I mean, to be honest, like, if they knew that word, they would have been like wiped out already anyway, so yeah, there you go. Gaze Workshop. I noticed that both of our demographics could spend large sums of money on plastic crack. Holy moly. Wouldn't that be something, right? Crikey. And it's not like there aren't people out there making their own custom Lego now, isn't it? Have you seen this? Have you seen the Lego Space Marine? They're weird. They're so derpy. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? The Adeptus Astartes, the Adeptus Custodes, preparing to investigate a potential security breach in the winding, narrow palace ducts. Lodge Mistress Doria, have we got any grease? Yes we do. Then grease me up, woman. Okie dokie. And look, you see in the background there, that looks suspiciously like an Alpha Legionnaire. See, little tiny face. Hello Titus from Space Marine 2. Hello Arthur from Red Dead Redemption 2. No, don't do that to them. Don't do that to them. He's not a space ranger. Though the colours do look dope, but don't do it. How to sniff out a heretic. Who are we gonna crush? Chaos! Who are we gonna kill? Chaos! Who are we gonna kiss? Chaos! Gotcha! Ah, dear. Exterminatus. That's a Titan. A Titan call! Fix bayonets! Can you imagine that? Literally a walking skyscraper just comes at you with a fucking nuclear fire cannon, and you're just like, what are you gonna do? Like, the actual shield protecting it would bowl you over. Just, you'd be effed, mate. When you get mortally wounded in Warhammer 40k, they put you in a metal box. Astartes, Imperial Guard. Corpse starch. Lovely. Tasty. This is an oldie but a goodie. Ah, look. I thought it was cropped. I did crop one. I guess I uploaded the one that wasn't cropped. Whoops. So, in Star Wars, our hyperdrives use hypermatter particles to hurl a ship into hyperspace while preserving the vessel's mass energy profile. Okay. Star Trek. Our warp drives create a subspace bubble that envelops the spaceship, distorting space-time and moving the ship at faster than light velocities. Cool. I'm not sure what that one is. What's that? Anyway. Our faster than light drives expose EZ to electric currents, which creates mass effect fields. I guess it's Mass Effect. That reduce the mass of a ship and lets it move at faster than light velocities. Okay. Our jump drives use a dimensional transport effect to allow ships to instantaneously teleport from one point in space to another. That's ridiculous. You can't just teleport. There's no such thing. So yeah, that's the thing. And then 40k. We tear a hole in reality and fly through space hell. Ah. And then this horrible looking ship. We utilized the Holtzman? I think it says Holtzman effect to fold space, and then we vaporize space drugs and feed them to our vaguely human navigator who peeks around time corners to avoid running into shit. Which is Dune, right? Strange how their spaceships kind of look like the sandworms. Kinda. But in space. Anyway, it's all very weird. It's all messed up. This one I like though. It's a squig hoodie. It's more like a snuddy. It says, sorry babe, the squig jumper stays on during sex. Fucking hell. That's cute and funny if it's worn by an alt girl, but if it's worn by like a vaguely rotund lady, one with an apple figure, I don't think it's going to be very flattering. It's just going to look like an angry tomato. Whatever you're into, really. I'm not kink shaming. And cancelled. How to fire a big tank caliber Astra Militarum. Big tank gun. Orcs. Fucking hammer it from a shoulder. I would never use those words. Never. In public. I'm gonna say it right now. The most piously worded folk out there are usually the most outrageously outspoken and rude people in private. For sure. Guaranteed. That's too bright. Don't need that light. Look, man, I'm so washed out by this bloody camera. It's terrible. Transmission copy from Lunar Base. Whiskey Bravo. Do you read? Anyways, let's move on to regular memes. Autistic people in media. I'm an expert in 5 different fields of computer science, and I can do incredibly complex calculations in my head 1,000 times faster than the average person. Oh, and I also have mild problems socializing with people or something, I don't know. Autistic people in real life. I just got off the phone. Can I please have 18 hours of quiet time? I feel like that sometimes. Sometimes. What's this? When you are home and finally can take off your neurotypical mask required to fit in with societal standards. Ah. To be honest, I'm gonna, like, seriously, everyone's like that. Everyone has a public facade, right? We have how we act in front of certain people. I think it's called coding. Yeah, so like when you're in work, you behave and act in a certain way. When you're out in public, you act and behave a certain way. When you're with family, same. You're really yourself when you're at home. I feel like this is more targeted at me. It's a bait shaker. That's not what masking is, mate. Masking is acting like everyone else around you, right? Or am I completely off on that one? Feel free to correct me. I'm happy to be enlightened. Important safety tip. Yes. No. Handheld blender. I mean, it could mix paint as well. It'd just be a bit messier. That's all. Greg. Ian. Greg. Ian. Greg. Ian. Greg. Ian. Gregorian chants. There we go. Well done. Thank you so much for that one. This is a Twunks one. So I came across your resume. I do apologise. Ah, that's foul, man. No worries, Bill. No worries. Me and the boys OTW to get into something tomfoolery. On the way. There we go. Did the video for me to remember. Yeah, they're definitely up to something, aren't they? I love it. Me, I'm going to be positive today at work. Work. Angel, your darling angel. I mean, that was a great cinematic moment, wasn't it? That scene gets referenced all the time because it's just, it is awesome. When you said, that's crazy, man, for the 256th time and the person is still talking. Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely know people like that, right? Oh, come on, man. Could you not just, like, cut it in two? Bruh. It just comes out blurry whenever I do that. Can I zoom? I can zoom and it just gets blurry. That is... Yeah, we don't like that. We don't like that. Can't zoom out. There we go. I'm going to skip that one just because I can't bloody read it. Because it comes out so blurry. Goth sacking Rome. Nice. I mean, sure. They can sack me too. Yeah. Oh, hit the cancel button. Right, I think that will do for memes, right? That is all the memes. Thank you very much, everybody, for adding your memes for the Memes of the Week segment. Huzzah! Oh, now you're gonna get... Oh yeah, look at those thighs. Ooh. It's not that kind of stream. Behave yourselves. Right. We have lights. There we go. So, what did you lot think of those crazy memes? It was quite a mixed bag, wasn't it? There we go. Right, so purple. Let's get on it, shall we? Get down on it. Get down on it. Bah, bah. Get down on it. Do, 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 do. Get down on it. I'm using this very lovely Barracknar Burgundy. Oh, I cocked that up, didn't I? Oops. Fine, it helps. Helps form an airtight seal. It's all part of the design. I assure you. Okay. Boom, boom. So what's everybody up to this week? I'm still waiting for an email to say when my medical assessment is going to be booked. So until then, I'm just playing housewife or house husband. Doing what I can to keep things ticking over, while simultaneously peeing off the wife as much as possible, because that just comes naturally. You know, with the breathing and existing and all that. Oh, yes, Waylander has got a birthday live stream on Wednesday, because it is his birthday. I'm of course gonna do my best to tune in and wish you a happy birthday. What you got planned on your live stream? Anything special? Or is it going to be another chilled adventure in Middle-earth? If there ever was such a thing. Balls. There we go, fixed it. Oh, Andy Serkis reading a book. Nice. I'll be honest, I have not heard the audiobook with Andy Serkis. And again, I don't really do audiobooks, so it'd be something new to listen to. Oh, it's gone very blip blob blub, hasn't it? There we go. So that smoothened it out a bit. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Sort it out. Oh, that is just so neat. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Look how neat that is. Oh, I saw online there were some people who were a bit salty about the entry that won gold on the open category for the Golden Demon. And I understand why. I understand why people got salty. Because it was a regular intercessor space marine, right? Painted to like a pristine heavy metal standard, right? Basic base. It was just the smoothness of the paint job was there. But what I think, Terramoro, how you doing? Makes you feel relaxed. Love it. I'm glad. But what? Yeah. So like, if you zoom in though, you can see the edge highlighting. You can see that there's no blending on the highlighting, right? It's just standard edge highlighting. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that way of painting. It's a perfectly legitimate way of painting, and there's nothing wrong with the miniature. It's a perfectly legitimate miniature to paint. But I think some people may have expected a bit more, because they would see the Intercessor Space Marine just you know, a single Space Marine. And a lot of people are forgetting that last year, or was it earlier this year, at another Golden Demon competition, a skink won. So, you know, it's, but I'll be honest, the skink was much better in the quality it was painted than this Space Marine. I will put that out there. But you know, it's whatever the judges on the day think deserve it, you know. I honestly think that the entries from the Youngbloods would have exceeded that Space Marine. No, not Slayer. I don't think it got the Slayer sword. No, it got gold in open. I've seen the MDF terrain in a new Kill Team starter set. It's flat pieces with printed ruined building walls on it. Didn't expect GW to do MDF terrain. Is it? I mean, once upon a time they did cardstock with plastic frames, didn't they? Thanks for the luck, Cat. Hope you're well. I've started, so I'll finish, as they say in Mastermind. So what's your thoughts on that then? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's them cheapening out? Honestly, I think it's a more practical alternative than having all the plastic terrain, just because it gets bulky, it gets heavy, it takes up, you know, it's a lot of space it takes up, and it pushes the costs up as well. Whereas MDF is a lot more cheaper to produce. Could keep the costs of the box sets down a little bit. I'm not going to say massively, because, you know, it is Games Workshop. They charge what they charge at the end of the day. Crikey. That's a big link, dude. Like the MDF terrain, a few minutes work to glue together and paint. It's a good idea. More sturdy than the old card ruins and no glue needed. As long as if it's cheaper than plastic if sold separately. Well, I guess they've seen the rise of, you know, the popularity of MDF products, so you know they found a way to manufacture it or supply it with their own designs, in a way that they can actually make a profit on, you know, because that's basically what they do, right? They see a product that's doing well, and then they see if they can do it themselves cheaply enough to make a profit on, which is fine, that's business. And then if they can, they do it, and if they can't, well, other people are already doing it, so they don't need to. That's why they don't bother with airbrushes, because that's a whole extra thing to get into. But they have got paint for airbrushing. Oh, that purple along the middle, eh? That'll do. Give it another coat and it'll look alright. What was it that won the Slayer sword? I can't remember. I think just really trying to think. For some reason I'm thinking of something with like a water feature on its base. I just can't picture it. They used to have an airbrush. It was the shape. Yeah. They did that, and they had like aerosol air, just pressurized cans of air for it. Like, it was ridiculous. It didn't do too well, as you would expect. But that was their attempt to have a go at that market. But I remember when it was on the shelf and I was like, oh, is that an airbrush? and the manager by the till would look at it and then look at me with a look on his face and just go, "No, it's not an airbrush." And then I'd be like, jokingly, "Oh yeah, no, it's a flamer, right?" And he'd look back at me and go, "No, seriously, it's not an airbrush. Just don't bother." Ah, dear. Those were the days. Lovely. Lovely spot of burgundy there. Giving me some Hulk vibes there. The squats in Necromunda have proper looking trikes. 2 in a box too. Yeah, well, I mean, those trikes have been around for a bit, mate. It's not that new. I'm pretty sure. I know they had the floaty trikes, but I'm pretty sure they had regular looking trikes in Necromunda already. Oh, new, eh? Ooh. You're desperately trying to distract me, aren't you? You're trying to get me to take my focus away when I'm starting to get some traction here. You scheming git. How dare you? It's the newsletter of new things, so it's new. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Schema. Do 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 do. I may have buggered this up, actually. Now what? If I have, I could go back over it when I do the metallic refresh. Well, what's the time? It's nearly 10:30. If I get this layer of purple down, and it is satisfactory, then maybe we'll have a look at those community articles before we shoot off. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 bum, bum. All right. Looks solid enough. Okay, let's have a look, see then, shall we? See if I don't crash the whole stream to do it. Whoa. Reject. Okay, that'll do. Alright, what have we got here? Kill team starter set, Space Marine versus Plague Marines. Okay. Back to the 8th edition refresh. Conceal orders from your attack ops. Okay. It contains 14 push fit miniatures in 2 teams. Space Marines of the Angels of Death facing down the degenerate heretics of Plague Marines. Ooh. They brought back trikes, but I want the CZ top beards too. Yes, that's what it's all about. You see some sites now want to charge you if you reject cookies. No, I haven't seen that. Really? You can go fuck themselves. Okay. That's an alright ensemble of miniatures, isn't it? They look to be all new sculpts as well, so that's cool. And then the Plague Marine again. I'm just trying to see if I've seen any of these before. I know they're all new sculpts, which is nice because the Death Guard haven't had anything new in, well, 2 editions, isn't it? So there's gonna be a lot of happy Death Guard fans out there. Cue happy nurgling sounds. You know what I mean? There we go. That's good enough. Ah, no. What did it do? Phew. Can you blah 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 blah. Lots of card stock. Cool. Some info, and here it is. The all-new terrain. If it looks oddly wooden, that's because it is. The Kill Team starter set comes with easy assembly, printed MDF terrain that slots together in seconds, so you can get right into your first games without needing to build and paint loads of plastic walls of ruins. Perfect, right? That's exactly what you need for a game that is, you know, you're supposed to have quite small run times. You don't want to, like, you just want to get it going, yeah? So if you could just put the terrain together by slotting it together, that's awesome, right? That breaks down a barrier that would put you off starting it, because I've seen a lot of people get into Kill Team and buy these sets, but they're like, you know, they start whittling away on painting the miniatures, and then they sort of kind of start losing steam because then they know they got all that terrain to do, and then it just never gets finished. So they're the sculpts from the Heroes Blind Buy boxes. Really? What season? They're definitely not season 1. That's for sure. They must be from like the latest season then. That's cool. That's fine. It's good to know that they've made their way over here then. But no, these look like the 8th edition terrain sets anyway, which is great. Just unprinted stock. I mean, what's not to like? Not only does it build and set up easily, but it also packs down flat as well. A board, making it the most portable and convenient terrain since those little folding cardboard walls that serious Warhammer veterans may remember from the 2nd edition of Warhammer 40,000. Yeah. There you go. The previous version of this article published incorrect images of the token sheet included this box. The correct tokens are now shown. Ooh. Yes, this means there'll be rules for Plague Marine kill teams appearing in Warhammer community in the Kill Team app in the coming weeks. There you go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. What else have we got to have a look at then? Let's have a peruse, shall we? Was that the winner then? Single miniature, gold, very well. I mean, that's just lovely, isn't it? And look at the backdrop on it as well. Hey, that's sick. That is really nice. Still have the card ruined somewhere. along with some orcs from second edition box. Blimey. See, I remember seeing it on the shelves. I just never got it. Third edition with the Black Templars and the on the cover, fighting the Dark Elder. That was the starter box I got eventually. So yeah, that shows my age. Silver for single miniature. This is lovely. Look how beautifully the rocks are painted. I mean, look, this looks great. Yeah, fine, whatever. Bird looks cool, even though little skull thing. Yeah, blah 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 blah. But the rocks, even a little snake down there. Damn. And the shading, like, it's just perfect. Woo, that's good. And then this is nice. This is just well done. You know? Very nicely done. Yeah, lovely. And then the unit or kill team, of course, it was Death Corps or Krieg. Look at the paint job on the background with the... Look at that! It's got a Titan back there. What's that? A Warhound Titan. And then look, you got like cavalry and all sorts going on the back. The flag. Oh, look at those doves going off with the sunbeams coming down. That's just gnarly, right? Look, even the rat is there in attendance. And then there's the fallen. Rats crawling all over the corpses. That's just... wow. Holy moly. It is a skill to be able to envision something, right? And just be able to create it. That's insane. Ah, look at that. That is the robes, man. That is lovely. And then, of course, orcs. These are nicely painted too. It's a shame they're just so far away. Right? The robes are just chef's kiss, man. Stibio, how's it going? You silly buttered sausage. Long time, man. Very long time. Did I just... Right. What on earth? Did I just make myself bleed with her? What did I stab myself on? Did I... Wow. Look at that. Dude, look, you got me so randy. I literally just spontaneously started bleeding. That I thought it was paint to start with. Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne. Did I have a scab there that I didn't even know? And it just got picked off or something? Jeez, it's the tiniest little... It's the tiniest little spot. Like dot of blood. And it came... Ooh, lovely. On your way off, but saw I was live, so came in say hey. Hey, well thank you so much, I appreciate it. And thanks so much for the bits as well. So swole you're literally, but... Yeah, right, yeah. There you go. Thank you so much. That, by the way, I just added that sound bite today, so you know, thank you for using it. In a bit, mate. Ciao for now. And thanks again for popping by. Appreciate it, man. Right. Large miniature or vehicle. Oh my. Wow. Woo. Nice, right? That's a clean paint job. Nothing too fancy. It's just clean and very nicely presented. Yeah, that's good. And then, oh, look at that. That's nice. Very nice. And the dude's just like ready to go. That's it. No messing around. Hang on, let's narrow this up. Just so you can see this. Good to keep the terrain very drab so it doesn't pull the eye, right? Yeah, that's something you notice. The bases are always so well presented and so well painted, but they don't take away from the miniature, and that's key, isn't it? Well, this is nice as well. Nice to see you know, a more classic miniature still be there, you know what I mean? It's nice to see the you know, the inscriptions on the book as well. Very nice. Very nice. With a flight stand, no less, yeah? Can we just, like, the balls to have a flight stand and not have it, like, balancing off of something? And then Age of Sigma what? Holy. Look at the lighting on that. Jesus. That's phenomenal. Oh, that had to have been a top contender for the Slayer sword, right? You know what I mean? You're not keen? I think it blends in well, you know? It adds to it, it doesn't take away from it. It's done in such a way. It is a very busy scene, but I mean, it's orcs, right? It wouldn't be orcs if it wasn't busy. And then what's up? Silver was this giant, or is it? It's not an ogre, or is it an ogre? No, that's a giant. It's a gargant, right? But just with a fucking massive. I think that's a gargant. Anyway. But see how smooth that skin is. That's and a non-metallic on these blades, and that You like the Stormcaster best. Simplicity in its own right. Yeah. I know, the gold on it is just immaculate, isn't it? How many hours you'd have to pour into just doing like the foot, for example. You know? Nate, how's it going, mate? Even the squig is fearsome. Exactly. That's just... Oh, man, I feel like this one was a much higher caliber than the American one. I'm going to say it there. I've said it. Alright. Seriously, where the heck did I cut myself? Blood for the blood, God scores for the skull throw. Yeah. Oh, Nate, I saw your post on those 3D printed like Imperial Guard. They look dope, by the way. Very nice. So this is Warband for Age of Sigma unit or Warcry. Oh, yes. Clever girl. That is lovely, isn't it? Vibrant, but very much, you know, camouflaged in. I'm also coming to agree with Suggs that the AOS range is outdoing 40k. It really is. There's only so many ways you can make Space Marine armor look cool. But I mean, like 40k is it's starting to turn around. They're starting to learn from Age of Sigma and how, you know, bananas it is, and they're going back into it. Like, for example, those new Thespids. They look sick, you know? Just don't draw any circles with the blood, okay? Alright. Red Maker Sculpts. Ah, Red Maker Sculpts, okay. By the way, I have no idea why the YouTube comments are not coming up on screen at the moment. But I'll look into it. It's a shame, because I've only got the Twitch comments there now. But usually you get both the Twitch and the YouTube ones. So I think 40k, they just need to focus on Xenos for a while more. Yeah, definitely. That's where all the flavour is, right? But no, this is phenomenal. Oh, look at the mountain of squigs. And they got the flying squig as well. Love it. And the bull squig. The horny squig. The uber squig. Because, you know, you hitch a ride. Quite tempted to get the Thespids and paint them with yellow jackets. Yeah, they look really good with that, don't they? That scheme is nice. Check your encoder settings. Keyframe interval 2 is recommended. And then this looks great. Just, you know, the Free Peoples do what they do with a chunky dude at the back, which holding a shield, which basically looks like part of a palisade. But yeah, it's lovely work, isn't it? Large miniature or war machine. Oh, I mean, to be fair, this dude does have like a portal on his back, you know. What is that? Is that a bunch of flying squigs? It's a little flock of flying squigs. That's so cool. And yeah, look, I knew there was one with a water feature. Little fishies. That's lovely, right? That is perfect. Perfectly done. Like the way they went with the Free Peoples. Yeah, I know they look organised, but still a bit ragtag, you know. Yeah, no, that's nice. And again, with the way the terrain is painted, I love it because the shading on it's just perfect. But the skin tones on it, the details in there, man, that's a good mini. Oh, we ain't seen one of those painted in a while. That's that weird psychic sphinxy cat thing. Fuck knows what it's called, but that's a lovely blend in colours there. And then we've got this demon prince here, which looks pretty dope. That base looks cool with the markings on it. That's really nice. But yeah, look, great skin tones and everything in there. Shame we can't see more of the wings there. But it looks like this one is like half bat wing, half bird wing. That's interesting. I love these bases are every bit as impressive as the mini. I know, right? It is a great wet blend transition. It's nice to see that there's different painting styles that have been appreciated. It's not the same kind of painting styles, because it gets a bit boring, you know, where you see like the immaculate airbrushed everything and then the non-metallic filled in and then that's it sort of thing, right? It's nice to see that you can actually see some brush strokes here and there, which is nice. And it's also nice to see where like a good wet dry brush would do the same job, just in a very controlled manner. So yeah, no. Yo, Lorna, 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 danger zone. How's it going? Hope you're well. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. It is good to see the human. Yeah, the painters are human, exactly. Underworld's Warband. Oh, mate. That's so cool. How was your stream? Oh, ads, of course. That's where we lose all 18 of the people who raided in. Those are very nicely painted vamps, for sure. Oh yeah, I gotta put it to Zinchian demons though. Like the color profile is so much better to paint with. Like it is just, it's more pleasing to the eye, right? That's how they get you. Some of these are whack, man. Look at this thing. It's like half fish, half octopus starfish with an eyeball in the middle. That's crazy. I love it. And then of course we got these savage orcs as well. Gotta love the savage orcs, right? It's really nice. I get that simple base. I like it. But it ties it all in so nice. How was your live stream? How did it go? Ooh, Horus Heresy category. Here we go. Neil Hollis. I'm pretty sure I've seen this dude paint this live. Yeah, I know. You did a hobby hangout. Lovely. What were you doing? Like, were you painting anything? Building anything? Crochet? Love when savage orcs are done with high saturation. They look so neon. Right? That's awesome. I want to learn how to paint like that with high saturation. But I guess I'll have to learn about values and all that, and I ain't got time to learn. Ugh. Ugh. An Iron Maiden bust, then Skellies. Ah, banging. Wait. Iron Maiden as in a maiden in iron, the torture device, the band, or the band's mascot, Eddie? Ah, that camera. No, this is clean. I like the effect on the marbling. And then just everything looks good here. It's not over the top, you know, it's just nice. Eddie, which version? Trooper, zombie, space, pirate. I mean, how many? The clairvoyant. Okay. I like Eddie from Iron Maiden. Yeah, that's what we said, Frank. Clairvoyant is good. Yeah. Holy. I mean, this looks pretty dope, right? Mate. But then, look at this. Jagatai Khan. Oh, man. That is just... How did that not get first? Yeah, you get out of here. Right? This should have got first place. God damn. With the bird in mid-flight as well? Come on. Only beat by Seventh Son. Britain Eddie, Aces High. Oh my god. I'm not too familiar with their the album names, I'll be honest. Ah, it's just beautifully done. Put a pic in Discord as can't post on media as secret gift. Ah, okay. No worries, no worries. We look forward to that. Oh, there's an old world category. Let's go. Oh, that banner is just something special, right? Skin is a bit yellow though. But that's nice. And this is one of the 2 brand new miniatures that came out for the Dwarfs for the old world. And it just looks so freaking good. Oh, that's just... Yeah, that's nice. I mean, like the cloak, the beards, the skin, the red on that shield, the book just down there. Awesome. Alright, I'll have a look in a bit then. We won't show it online, don't worry. And of course, the knight on foot with his sword right in an orc face. That's just lovely. That is nice. That is so clean. You know? Damn. And it's got bronze. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're busy gawking at this lot though. See, you have to wait. Sorry. This is so cool. Look at the skin tones and everything, and then this dude, like with the pinkiness going into the orange, with the blue spots, and the whole throne just. It's fine. Is that how you spell it phonetically to sound a bit Irish? That's fine. Love it. Oh, we got Middle Earthers. Oh, look at the Palantir. That with the Eye of Sauron reflected in it. Nice. But again, clean robes there. You know? And then, of course, this lovely themed base from the Tower of Orthanc. Lovely. Oh, nice. Aomer. Very nicely done. Because there's a lot of ornate bits on the armour, isn't there? Lovely. And then over here we got High Elf on Steed. That's just nice. It's a nicely framed paint job, you know, and it's that cool green, like greeny gold. It's not like a warm gold, you know. It's got the green tones to cool it off, and it's beautiful little shine at the top as well. Oh, so good. And now there's a Blood Bowl category. Oh my god. Look at that dude. I know a guy that looks like that. You have a good night, Lorna. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Bill. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, look at the backdrop on this. Oh, that's so nice. That is nice. And of course, it's the undead red team against the werewolves. Perfect for this time of year, isn't it? With a pumpkin helmet. It's great. And then look at the grass as well. You know, it's great. But look at this. This is imposing, right? And look, super minimal base work, right? Just a dude stomped into the ground. And this, the phlegm coming down and everything. Man, it's just, the caliber is just, I'm telling you, the American one was great. This just, it's a notch higher, you know. It's from Necromunda. Oh, that's a funky looking jet bike, isn't it? The makeup is well done on that. But look at the leopard print. It's like purpley leopard print all over this. Now that is detail, right? And again, the work on that is just, you know, it's crazy. Oh no. Thor minus 256. Jesus. Look at the claw marks. That's so awesome. And the graffiti there, and the standing guard. That is, fucking hell. You know, how many times can you say this is fucking awesome? Right? Look at the backdrop on this as well. Holy shit. And the monkey, the poor servo monkey. Ah. But this is amazing cityscape art in the background there. You know? Well, more industrial, but you know what I mean. Like, these are just amazing. Get out. We've got epic scale now. The Bloody Reaver. Oh, from what was it called? Dread something. I can't see the bloody box. I got the box up there. No AI backdrops. Exactly, because they were banned, weren't they? Dreadfleet. There we go. Perfect. I think the one with the door was El Miniaturista. Oh yeah, he does the glow effects so well, but there's no glow effects here. Which is interesting because he does it so well. But yeah, that is beautiful, beautiful. Because the ship is like that big and that long. And then we got epic scale troops and Titan. Love it. Nice bit of freehand going on there. All the like chevrons and everything. And then of course got a Leviathan Dread coming out of a drop pod at an angle on a slope with again such beautifully painted terrain. It's just crazy. That's that big. That big. But I can see why this got third instead of second, because look at the gap on that base down there. Right, that's the only way the judges could really pull that apart would be that seamlessly placed base, seamlessly made base. Okay, next. Still amazing. Diorama and jewel. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be special. Look at. Oh, wow. Wow. One down. So, Space Wolf with massive axe coming down on this Tyranid Prime. I assume it's a Prime. Or it could be a gargoyle. No, I don't know. One or the other. Beautifully painted wings. This dude looks cool. You can even see the really cool electric work. The water is just perfect. No bubbles. No layers. That is just immaculate resin work there. That is pure. Wow. But then look. In there you've got one of those digestive pools, and it's slowly digesting an escape pod. That's just, oh man, you got a spore floating along there and over there as well. That is just crazy. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. Yeah, this is just too... I'm so glad I'll never ever be a judge for this stuff, you know what I mean? Oh, what? That must have been huge. The size of this. Was that in the grim darkness of the far future there is only war, and it's just all this chaosy goodness against all this beautiful goodness. I mean, even the demon prince is in there as well. Oh my days. That is, I want to see more of this. I really want to see more of this. Because this has got so much going on. Jace forced you to follow. well, thank you so much, Jace, for forcing people to follow, and thank you for, you know, going under peer pressure and following. I appreciate it. Let's get rid of that light. It's too much, isn't it? Look at this though. With the stained glass, the little candle light. It's nice, but I'm far more impressed by this. And I don't know how this did not... Oh, actually, I do know why. This is just... I would hate to have had to choose between those two. Fucking hell. Is that Roman Le Pot? I don't know. Oh no, this is Paul Makuch. I don't know how to pronounce that name properly, but whatever it is just. Oh. And then here's the young bloods. Here you go, look. Right, these are going to be 14, 15, possibly 16-year-olds. Roman was the judge at the comp. Ah, okay. So these kids are painting at a standard that I will never be able to reach. Ever. And I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. You know, they've got all the time in the world at the moment. Salty much. Look at the blending, the non-metallic, everything. It's just wow. I mean, could you paint a Space Marine looking that good? You know, I can't lie, it's a little bit, a little bit of a kick in the ass. And the greens on this is lovely. It's fucking hell, man. You know, these are either super talented kids, or it's, you know, an older relative doing it and then entering it under their name. Which, to be honest, I'm sure there's some out there who've tried it. No, this is fantastic. That's the kids, man. Christ, man. I can only just do that kind of blend on a blade. But like the armor, forget it. I couldn't do it. I'm old enough to be the dad, and they're painting 3 times as well as myself, right? It's crazy. And then the open category, I like that. Is he going to get the shot off? I don't think so. That Harlequin has got him. But it's nice to think so, right? This is a lovely slice of a scene, right? And then... oh, it didn't get gold. Okay, so I misread it then, didn't I? I misread the post. It got silver. Look, it is just so well painted, but it got silver in the open category, and there's nothing extra to it. It's just solid work, solid transfer work. It's painted like it's from the heavy metal team, but I have seen close-ups. I mean, you can see the layers on it. Like, they've done it heavy metal style to the T for the edge highlighting and everything. And a lot of people got salty about that. This looks lovely. Look, you see, look, there's like, there's values put in this, right? So it's lighter here, shaded off to the side, darker down there, lighter there. Here, it's just solid, consistent colour all the way through. But it is a genuine way of painting something, and it's a solid paint job. So what do? You know? But this is cracking. I love that off-white. And then, of course, here's a close-up of the Slayer Sword winner. With the water. I knew it. I knew it was the one with the water. With the little fishies. But that is just beautifully crafted. And then look, there's the little swarm of bat squigs, and then look, it's so smooth. Everything about this is just so nice on the eyes. There's a little Troggoth there. Can you imagine? I think he's blind because it doesn't seem to have any eyes, or is that his eye there? That might be his eye. But can you imagine having like a busted realm gate just stuck to your back? That'd mess you up any day of the week, right? But this antlers here is just, it's extensive, isn't it? But yeah, I'll just gush over how clear this water is here. That resin, you know, it's very, very tough to get crystal clear resin with like not a single bubble, and in one pour as well, because that otherwise you get layers in it. But there you go, that is the Golden Demon. Oh, there's some other angles. There's a little dude there. Yeah. And there's the Happy Chappy as well. Oh, no gloves this time. Normally they give you a chainmail glove, don't they? Never mind. Good job on him, man. But yeah, that was nice. I think I'm all caught up. Oh no, we wanted to see the trikes, didn't we? Okay. The actual wheeled trikes. Let's go. The new squat scout trikes. And okay, they got some of that original flavor. Very little. It's got 3 wheels. They are low riding, but the design is definitely updated hugely to match the existing range, which is fine. I think they still look cool. Yeah, they look good. Because I know a lot of people weren't satisfied with when they released the one with the zero gravity discs, you know. I'm like, that's not a squat thing. He looks happy as well, so that's the main thing. And then what they get? Techmite Oculi floating drones. Okay, so just scout ahead. Cool. All 3 options are contained in the kit as well. Okay, cool. They look fine. I've got no beef with that. They have more ground clearance than the Space Marine bikes. That is actually true. That is actually true. God, the wings on that though, right? Yeah, all caught up. Oh no, you know what? Let's just have a quick look at the Blood Bowl one. Ruana Forestfoot enlists a full-size stag to help the gnomes win at Blood Bowl. Wow. It's got the red and yellow flag cards as well. Look, it's got a scarf. Why has it got a scarf? And this one's got a little helmet. That's what the gnome's all about though, right? It's just pure character. That's an awesome looking stag though. And there's the artwork. Stomp on it. Boundingly. Alright. But I just saw there's another one I haven't looked at before. How long ago was this? This was back in March. How did I miss this one? The dude, look, he's a he's a fisherman gnome. Fresh from your nan's backyard. Wow. That worm looks a bit sus though. I'm going to say that now. He's got a spilt beer can. Oh no. That's cool. Oh, there we go. I'm okay. Alright. Oh. Swap that round to there. See what I was painting. This is what we were painting earlier. Jolly good, right? Jolly good. So, yeah. There's some really cool stuff going on there. And yeah, I can't fault it. It all looks very tasty. Right, so I think we are going to call it there because it is getting late. School run and letting the dog out, and all that. By the time I calm down from doing a live stream, it's like 1 o'clock. I've become a sleepy old man by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, alright, pause. Let's see who we can raid in a minute. As always, if you're on YouTube, thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Leave a little comment below. Which of the Golden Demon entries was your favourite? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, join the Discord. It's free to do so, and even have a look at our monthly painting comp, challenge. This month it's painting with the colour orange, much to the delight of Waylander. Thanks for dropping the links on YouTube, mate. I appreciate that. A big thank you to our mods for Captain Bazooka and Waylanders Wandering, who help keep everything smooth at your end. A thank you to the raid from Lorna and D6 Painting, and of course thank you for the follow A7 Alex Selika. Oh yeah, I was never going to get it right. Feel free to sort me out. Anyways, right. Raid. Well, first I'm gonna let you lot on YouTube go. So big loves to you. If you want to buy anything, don't forget to hit those affiliate links as well. Helps us out. Get yourself something for Christmas. Treat yourself. Have a good one. Big loves to you. Stay safe.